If you have struggled with attaining a diet that is balanced in relation to carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, you're obviously not alone. There are millions that are having that problem, and their health has been compromised because they went out of balance. And this is puzzling scientists and governments, and the confusion is being used by the industry to push their products. So how can you solve this? And it's not that difficult. It's kind of common sense, and in a way this has been solved millennia ago by a parallel science to Western nutrition in the East, which is Ayurveda. And Ayurveda talks about 3 energies or something similar, which they call Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And this is very similar to what we have in our Western world of the 3 main macronutrients, which are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And in fact, there is quite an interesting correlation between these 3, meaning carbohydrates, Vata, proteins, Pitta, and fats, Kapha. So when you look at how Ayurveda deals with this, you get the answer to how we need to deal in the Western nutrition with the issue of balance. In Ayurveda, if you have one of these 3, you have been abusing one of these 3, and your organism is overexpressing it. Let's say you go to an Ayurvedic practitioner, and they will tell you have too much Vata in your system. Then you need to do a diet that will have little Vata, so we bring you back to balance. So this is very similar to going to a Western nutritionist, and they look at your glucose system, and they realize that you have a metabolic disorder, and in a way they will also look at your diet and tell you have been eating too many carbohydrates and for too long. So you need to reduce your carbohydrates and go into a diet like the low glucose diet, for example, and that will bring you back to balance. So it's very similar. So in the Western world, we're in the right direction. The problem, moving in the right direction, but the problem is that sometimes we still get confused with the idea that when we use one of these diets and it's effective, like for example, let's say the Pritikin diet that is very low in fat, and you see the results that it heals the cardiovascular system and the clogged arteries open up and so on, then you say, well, this is the way humanity should eat, but it is not. That was to heal an imbalance. And if you continue in the Pritikin diet, for too long, your body will also go back into an imbalance, because that particular diet is for healing purposes, but not to maintain your health forever. Therefore, if you do any of these Western diets that are helpful and have their place, eventually, once you attain the results, you need to gradually go back to a normal diet, a balanced diet, which is unique for you. It's not for everyone the same. For example, if you do too much physical exercise, if you do a lot of physical exercise, you will likely do okay in a diet that has more carbohydrates, because you will burn the carbohydrates in your muscles, and you will not pass all the work to your metabolism, to the pancreas mostly. But if you do little physical exercise, you cannot indulge too much in simple carbohydrates. So your constitution, as it is called in Ayurveda, and your lifestyle requires a unique balance of these three macronutrients. Same as in Ayurveda, it's the same. It's very similar. I'm not saying it's exactly the same, but it's similar. And Ayurveda solved the problem long ago with this simple principle that you need to attain balance between these three. And if the body is sick, it's probably because one of them was overexpressed for too long, and now we need to reduce it and then go back to normal. So I hope this helps you. And if you find that these things make sense to you and you're interested in studying Western nutrition, which I think is the future, because we obviously rely on science, but we shouldn't discard also what other more intuitive science have already discovered, and we can use their wisdom too. So if you're interested in studying nutrition, I would suggest that you go to our website, or you click in the link that is below this YouTube, and you will find our course in nutrition. It's a 5-month certification on brain optimization with emphasis in nutrition, which could be called also nutrition with emphasis in brain optimization, because as you will see in the curriculum summary in our website, the course is very extensive and will give you quite a good understanding of Western diets and Western nutrition, and how to heal with Western nutrition, how to heal also using supplements, and this whether it is to heal yourself or to heal others. Our website is brainoptimization.com, and our phone number is 310-455-6815 at the Brain Optimization Institute. Take care and have a balanced diet. Is the key. Is a key to good health and happiness. And that balanced diet is unique for you. Okay.